Today I have a new mold to show you, and it is absolutely ginormous compared to my other molds. It is also a little bit sticky. You see it is kind of sticking to the crayon. Yes, this giant thing is still a crayon. So the first step in this giant mold is just to sort of loosen it up around the edges and start peeling it off. The silicone is sticking to the crayon though, which is really frustrating. So I'm just trying to get it off. And eventually we're going to break through to the layer where, there we go, where it's not sticking anymore. And so we want to do that all the way around. And we can get the silicone, we can scrape it off the crayon later. Right now I don't want to break the mold. So I'm just gently working my way all the way around. Come on, come on. You can do it, silicone. You can let go. I may have to start using a mold release agent at some point, something like Vaseline, but I'm a little worried about doing that because if I put that on the crayon, it'll stick to the crayon and I'll have to get it off somehow before you can use the crayon. So I've got the front done and one of the sides, but this side is just being stubborn. There we go. There's a little bit. Here's a little bit more. And there's a really groove there that's hard to get it out of. I may not be able to use this mold again. This is the third time I'm using this mold. And every time I'm like, I may not be able to use this mold again because it just sticks. Here we go. This part has some parts that stick out a lot. This is the deepest part of the mold. Here we go. It's loose all the way around. Now I can just peel it off. You can kind of see it now. And I'm just gonna gently, I'm gonna work on this side now. Gently but firmly remove the mold. And I'm gonna try not to break the horns off today, but we'll see what happens. Yep, they both broke. And that is okay, because here we have it. And it is beautiful. So here I'm taking a hot glue gun and I'm melting off the ends of the horns to make them look more natural, like they came out of the mold that way. It takes a little while for it to get up to heat and it sort of drips down all around the sides, but it makes it look a lot more natural. It makes it look like it belongs. And now I'm working on the second horn, and now I'm going to start scraping off the gunk that the mold left. Because the silicone mold was so sticky, it stuck to the crayon. But I'm using the back side of my X-Acto knife here. It's not an X-Acto knife, it's a craft knife. But I'm using the back side of the knife and I'm just scraping off the extra mold. This mold gets stuck and it just doesn't come off. It's so sticky. That's why I have to use a knife. All done.